Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Santina. I retired in April of 2025 and now travel the US full-time in my Ford Transit 250 no-build build. Good morning. Frog in my throat. Good morning. Slept on the Coast Guard street undisturbed last night. I'm on my way. Here's the promenade in Cape May. I'm on my way to Madison's Bakery for a breakfast sandwich and a coffee, and I'm gonna read on the promenade. Never seen this one before. Wow, it's so calm today. There's no wind. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Very cloudy, obviously. Gorgeous. So I came to Madison's Bakery today because last time I was there, I bought a donut and a coffee. The donut was disappointing. They had breakfast sandwiches and I was really tempted to get one of those. But I thought, no, I'm not gonna get both a donut and a breakfast sandwich. So this morning, I decided that after waking up at the Coast Guard, on the Coast Guard Road, which is Philadelphia Avenue, I don't know what part of Cape May they call that part, that I would come to Madison's, get a coffee and a breakfast sandwich, then sit and read on the promenade, and then I'm probably going to go to the Absecon, I don't know if it's pronounced Absecon or Absecon Lighthouse, which is over an hour and a half from here, probably more like 2. And that's in Atlantic City, I believe, and then start car camping up there. Car camping. I live in a van. Why am I making you look at hotels when you could look at beautiful ocean? Anyway, so I walk into Madison's, which was just a short walk from where I parked for free, by the way. There is parking near the promenade that has no meters. It's on Jefferson Street. At least that's the only one that I've found so far. No signs, no parking restrictions whatsoever. So I could have stayed there last night, potentially. But short walk to Madison's, and they didn't have any breakfast sandwiches. They just opened, so he said 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna give them some time and then hopefully execute my plan. Here's the croissant, obviously upside down. The bacon's kind of limp. I'm already being hounded by seagulls. I think I found the hotel that we stayed in during the hurricane. It's this big concrete monstrosity, and that looks like it. Does it have a cafe? It says it's an Icona. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Of course, it could have changed names a million times by now. There's a name there, but I can't see. Ocean. It's a weird scrawl. Ocean Club Hotel. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they have a restaurant, the Sea Salt, which used to be a sports-themed cafe. And then over here they have the pool, which is where lounge chairs blowing around. I'm pretty sure that was it. It's changed names, I'm sure. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my van and head out to the Absecon Lighthouse. Really enjoyed my time in Cape May. I don't want to leave. Kind of feels like a new home, but I can always come back. And today being rainy and very overcast, as you can see, very cloudy, I think is a perfect day for traveling. That old fireplace in there, old stairs. Someone's restoring it. That's awesome. I love what this lifestyle gives you. It gives you the ability to explore places and find a home in them. I know I'm not explaining that very well, but you get to stay as long as you want and go play every place that you want to go and really get a flavor for the place and really kind of feel like you belong, to the point where you don't want to leave and you definitely want to come back. So it feels like home. And I don't think you get that when you just go on a week or two vacation. I haven't even been here a week. I think I came on last Tuesday, and today is Sunday. So it hasn't even been a week. But I feel like I've experienced Cape May so much more than when I came here as a tourist. And it's just because you don't have a home base that you retreat to for lunchtime or in the evening, which is the same old. You actually find a different place each afternoon to read or relax, each evening to sleep. And so you're exploring a lot more of the place every single day than you would if you were renting a place. That's, I think, how I feel about it anyway. I like it so much more. I think when I used to come on vacation, it was a little stressful, I think, because of some of the people that I was with. And there was the packing and the unpacking and having to figure out if we were going out, what we were going to do. And certainly it wasn't an autonomous decision, which it is now. And so I can decide to do nothing, or I can decide to do whatever I want, and I don't have to discuss it with anyone or persuade anyone, or have to compromise if they wanted to do something different. So it's much more relaxing that way. Yeah, it's great. And you also just fall into things, like the other day being at the Cold Spring Brewery with the intention of just hanging out in the air conditioning for a while. There's my van, by the way, right there. And I could have parked a lot closer. This is the only block that has the meters, but there's Promenade and the ocean. So, a block away. But yeah, so it's starting to rain now, perfect timing. So at Cold Spring Brewery, just there to get out of the heat and in the air conditioning, and there was live music. You just fall into things that are just so perfect without having to orchestrate everything to a T. You just go with the flow, and actually good things happen. I'm in Atlantic City. It is raining lightly.